One of them is on all group for our students, so lots of different topics. You can check out all of those at impactchurchmd.com/groups, and those are launching now, so make sure you get a spot in one of those and check out all of your options. Whew. Now the actual real long announcements begin. Can I point your attention to this wonderful, beautiful sheet that you have on your chairs that Lauren made for us? It is awesome because we are kicking off something amazing here next week, and we're calling it our Impact Week. Now, Pastor Eric's going to go through a little bit more of the why in connection with our 5-year celebration, but we are a church that makes a difference. When we first launched Impact Church about 5 years ago, together in a house, we really made sure to focus on what was going to be our mission. We want to connect people with Jesus, right? We want to be that church that makes a difference in their lives and in this community. And you all have blown us away over the last 5 years being able to do that. And so as a celebration, looking back on just where we've been, we wanted to bring some of those organizations that we partner with all quarter long, and you hear me up here every week telling you all about them. We're going to bring some of them back, and we are going to continue that relationship with them by having an entire week of service projects dedicated to getting out in the community. And so you can kind of see all week long where we need you. I'm just going to briefly go through each one, and each one's got a slide up here, so I've been told. Let me see. All right, first one, food pantry. We kick off on Saturday the 9th, and so we do this ministry regularly, but some of you haven't had a chance to really tag into that yet. So if you have not been to our food pantry ministry, that is in partnership with St. Paul United Methodist downtown. It's a drive-up, pop-up food pantry where we deliver groceries out to their cars as they drive up. It originally started in response to COVID. It's just been continuing on because there are still families in need who need groceries. So you're either packing groceries or you're delivering groceries to cars, and it's as simple as that. So that is Saturday the 9th. Next one. Also, Saturday the 9th, we're very busy on Saturday. Clear your calendars. We have the movie night, and a lot of us can't be at movie night. A lot of our Impact staff usually show up at movie night, and several of us won't be there. So we really need you on this one, especially if you can face paint. What we do is we partner with the Parks and Recs downtown at Millard Cooper Park. They always put on movies once a month at the park, and it's just a ton of fun, and we're able to add more to that experience for the families. We do games and crafts and face painting. The more people who are there, the more we can offer them. So that is our movie night. Next one, on Sunday, it's not necessarily a service project, but it is our day next Sunday to collect donations. So when you go to the website to learn more about this, there are a couple things that we're going to need a lot of. Like, we're going to need a lot of water bottles to pull this off for some of these projects coming up, and a lot of paper goods and things. So just to help the church be able to give more to these organizations, if you're more of a donation person, we're going to need a lot of those. So check that out, and we'll collect them next Sunday. Moving on. Monday, the 11th. Hoffa House. We've sponsored them in the past, so that is a local men's addictions recovery house. And it's a small group of men, about 10 men are there in the house right now. And so we need people to just go there that evening on Monday night. And we're going to serve them by offering just a cookout and some games and a fire pit. Our donation to them was a bunch of firewood, so they just would love if the church came and sat around the fire and talked about Jesus and offered some prayer with them and just some hangout time. So if you're passionate about that, or if you can grill things, because I can't. So if you could please come help with that cookout piece, that'd be great, and that's at the Hoffa House. Next one, lunches for Escape Ministries. So you already heard me talk about Escape Ministries, but this one is where we're actually going to pack 48 lunches to be able to give out to those families. And so we're going to buy all the materials for it. You just need to show up to St. Paul's and help us pack those 48 lunches. That's that one. Next one. Wednesday the 13th, Mountain Manor is another local addictions recovery. That one is co-ed. We go there weekly, honestly. So our mission work with Mountain Manor down the street has been just amazing. And we've been able to see so many people baptized at Mountain Manor. And that's what we get to do on Wednesday. We're going to have a baptism celebration. At least 5 people have come forward who want to be baptized. It's an incredible time just to be able to hear their stories and hear them turn back to Jesus and just give it all to him. And so we're going to add a little bit more to that. We're going to bring donuts and coffee, and just we need people who can be there to listen, be there to hear their stories, be there to pray with them. So if you feel like that's on your heart, sign up for that one. Next one. We got two for Thursday, the 14th. One is Be More Caring. We know some of you come from a little out further east, so this one's out in Glen Burnie. Our partnership with Be More Caring is amazing. We usually do donations, and so they get a ton of donations because that's the fun part. What they don't have a lot of help with is sorting all of the donations. So if you love organization and you're just ready to get your hands in and do that, they need help going through all the bins and all the donations, and they actually sort it to make it really helpful for the men and women who come get those donations out in Baltimore City. This is a ministry that serves homeless out in Baltimore City. They'll actually categorize those donations so that it's really easy to find, women's size, whatever, men's size, shoe, whatever. So they just need help sorting those donations. Another thing on I think that's supposed to be Friday. That's my bad. Oops, okay. Oh, right, because the baking happens on Thursday. I needed to talk that out loud for a minute.